Have you ever felt afraid of something, but when you thought about it, you realized there was no real reason for that fear? According to cognitive therapy, it's not events themselves that cause anxiety, but the way we think about them. In other words, our thoughts shape our emotions. If we can change our thoughts, we can change how we feel. Dr. David Burns, a psychiatrist and the author of the best-selling book Feeling Good, explains that we cannot have an emotional reaction to a situation without thinking about it first. Some fears are natural and useful because they alert us to real danger. But unhealthy anxiety comes from distorted thoughts that don't reflect reality. How does anxiety develop? When we feel anxious, our body reacts. Our heart beats faster, adrenaline rushes through our system, and we start to believe that something terrible is happening. But in reality, it's not the situation itself that causes anxiety. It's our negative thoughts about it. Does suppressing emotions cause anxiety? Sigmund Freud believed that suppressing anger could lead to depression. However, Dr. Burns argues that emotional suppression is more likely to cause anxiety than depression. Sometimes we ignore our anger or dissatisfaction to avoid upsetting others. But when we deny our true emotions, anxiety takes over. Facing our feelings instead of suppressing them can actually help reduce anxiety. How to overcome anxiety? When we're afraid of something, avoiding it only makes our anxiety stronger. But when we confront our fears, we often realize they aren't as terrifying as we thought. A practical technique that Dr. Burns suggests is replacing negative thoughts with more realistic and positive ones. Anxiety is a part of life, but we can control it. Instead of fighting our emotions, we should accept them and learn how to manage them. A little bit of worry is normal and can even be helpful, but excessive anxiety holds us back. If you want to learn more, I highly recommend reading Feeling Good by Dr. David Burns. And remember, the greatest victories come after the toughest challenges.